Welcome back to the Real Honesty Podcast, episode 3.
What's popping, y'all?
What's going on? Damn, bro, episode 3 already?
Yeah, it seemed like it came hella fast, bro. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
dude.
Bro, man, we just started, too.
That's crazy.
Bro.
Getting a lot of good feedback, though.
Man, we've been getting a lot of good feedback, and we've been getting a lot of, it's been numbers every day been growing.
Mhm.
We appreciate all y'all for that, for showing love.
Good looking out on that.
We really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Keep doing that, for sure.
Yeah, y'all keep liking and watching, man. We're going to keep putting these things out.
Right, we're gonna give y'all more content as y'all watch, so we got y'all.
Hell yeah. Man, what's been going on with you?
Man, nothing much, bro. Been working, doing a lot of sessions and a lot of music shit. Been feeling like a rapper a lot lately.
Yeah, I feel it, bro. You got to keep grinding on that shit.
Bro, that's the only thing. Just keep grinding. Just with everything. That's just all about consistency.
Hell
Shit.
yeah.
What about you? What you been up to?
Shit, man. Just grinding too, trying to get more healthy and all that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, ain't fuck with them fatty foods.
bro. Put these people on to some health shit right quick so they can know about what's some good shit. First thing to to start their health journey. What helps with you?
I say cut off fatty foods for sure. A good thing is don't eat before you go to sleep either.
I heard that before. What does it do to you?
I mean, me personally, I be feeling hella bloated and shit,
Mm.
uncomfortable, and then all that food just sitting at the bottom of your stomach, and then when you wake up and you feel all lazy and shit.
You had that fatigue, tired, groggy feeling and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And it's you don't feel motivated the next day to do nothing.
You just want to sit down and just watch TV.
Yeah, for sure. Put more fruits and vegetables in your body. That's a must.
That's what that is. That's giving you hella energy.
Yeah, drink hella water too.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to get back into that. See, my problem is I be fucking with juice.
Juice be solid, it's hella better than water,
Yeah. But the water is our weather what niggas really need though too.
Hell yeah. I mean, shit, that shit clear up your skin too. Drinking hella sodas and juice, fuck up your skin, and all that.
Yeah, that's why I stopped drinking sodas. But juice, that's one thing it's hard for niggas to let go.
Yeah, it's a fact, on everything. You been watching the news lately?
A little bit here and there, but I've been low key busy. You been watching it?
Yeah, I seen that George Floyd verdict.
Oh yeah, I watched that. That was one of them uneasy ass ones. You didn't know if they were gonna actually do right by
Hands
it.
sweating and shit. It's
Right.
what's gonna happen?
I kept flipping back and forth between that channel, between CNN and watching what's gonna happen? Okay, they ain't gave the verdict yet. I'm like, all right.
Exactly.
Cause you know how they be with those sometimes. They don't always give what the proper verdict supposed to be,
Yeah. I feel like it took them too long to come to a decision anyway.
Yeah, with everything right in front of your face on
Yeah,
camera.
you got it on camera, you hearing this man scream for his mama, he's saying he can't breathe and all this kind of shit.
And he was going through the whole motion of when your life is at danger type shit.
Exactly.
Right? And they just, and to me, I was like, I still can't believe y'all really need for them to deliberate about that, about the verdict and shit. Cause I thought it was gonna take them 45 minutes to an hour to really give a verdict out, but it didn't. But but I guess they're trying to make sure they did the right thing by everybody and shit. But I don't know, you got everything on camera like that, bro? Nah.
Yeah, I'm you just saw this man get murdered. There's no debating or nothing like that. Ain't no manslaughter charge. Nah, he killed that dude.
Nah, he dead ass killed, bro. And like I said,
there ain't no way to justify it. There ain't no way around it. Nothing.
And there's hella witnesses to watch, and it's all everybody in the world seen it.
Yeah, exactly. You got actually there and feel me online, social media, all that.
And that shit be crazy, bro.
Yeah. But then right after that. That girl got killed. What was her name?
Ma'Khia Bryant.
Yeah, soon after that, another black person got killed by a cop. And it's damn,
right after that.
Right after that, damn, this shit, is it gonna stop? When it's gonna stop?
Exactly. And everybody trying to say, well, she had a knife and she was trying to go after the girls, but still, you could have tased her or something. You didn't have to shoot her in the chest.
Yeah, you didn't have to use deadly force.
Bro. If you got a knife, you don't have to use deadly force, especially if you're a trained police officer. They train you to use your taser. And the fact that sometimes they try to say, I meant to grab the taser, but I grabbed my gun, that's a big weight difference, bro.
Yeah, again,
how you gonna do that? So, that's what I was I wasn't rocking with how it was, because people were like, well, she had to. I was like, but I heard that she called. 'Cause she called the police because she was in threat. Was she in threat? Was she fearing for her life or something?
Yeah, I think it was like some it was some people in the house or like the neighborhood or something like that.
Trying to mess with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's probably why she was so defensive with the knife too. So it's a lot of things that go into that, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand that. That shit is crazy. This gotta come to a stop because you get a taser.
Right. Exactly. Hella situations like this taser could have been used and all that.
Yeah, but they don't really do that. So I don't know. Or make them go back through training or something so they can make this shit stop. Because the taser will stop a nigga.
Yeah.
Bro, I seen the biggest nigga get tased. That nigga sat down, bro. So it's like, bro, you could tase somebody. Like I get it. If you try to tase them and if none of that's working, okay, I understand. But why go straight to the deadly weapon off the rip?
Like you as like a cop, like you not in like immediate like danger, like you know, they're not coming at you with a knife. Like I think they coming at you with a knife, then it's like, oh okay, now like, I gotta do something, you know, like tell myself like your first reaction gonna be your first reaction. Like it ain't always like the right thing though. Yeah,
your first reaction ain't always.
Like, that's somebody's child, bro. Like you know. All that.
So she wasn't that old either, so it's like, bro, they never gonna see their child again. So it's like, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's crazy. You heard about that little kid almost got hit by that train in like India or something like that?
Hell no, a train?
Yeah, so like he with his mom or there, they was like walking and like he got loose or whatever. He like ran on the train tracks.
Oh.
Yeah, so like as soon as the train was about to come, like. This dude, he ran over there and he grabbed the train. I mean, he grabbed the kid and he took him off the tracks. Whew. It's a video, bro.
Yo, let me see. Let me play it for real quick. Let me see, bro, because that's crazy. Was the little boy just walking with his mom?
Yeah. So he was just walking with his mom. Like, and then the guy, he just grabbed him like hella fast, like.
Cause that train don't stop.
Yeah, it's like they say he was 6 years old. It's literally like a second difference from like him grabbing him and stuff.
God. Yeah, that train was coming and he had to come up.
Yeah, that's why parents be like, hold my hand. Like,
yeah, bro, you gotta watch your kids. Like, hold my hand, cause you don't know, cause they may not know it's a train track or whatever, and they just wander off, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
thank God for that, bro. And whoever dude is, give him a reward or something.
Like, ain't too many people gonna do that.
They gonna risk their lives to save somebody else's kid that they don't know.
Facts.
That he a real one for that. That's some real shit.
Hell yeah. What's something like the craziest shit you like ever seen though? Just like out and about.
Oh, you know where McTeague's is at in the city?
Nah, where is that?
On Polk Street. It's the little bar over there, right? So one time we be see, you know bars, you see fights and shit, bro. Yeah. We seen these dudes. They was getting into these two dudes was getting into another set of dudes, right? And then we seen them arguing. And if you know how some of the shit be in San Francisco, you know when it's like there was a big ass group of them. It was two dudes, and then two dudes was like just tripping, bro. And the other group was like, man, we ain't trying to get into no shit, but the other dude was tripping, and they think, they brawling in front of the club, bro. And then one of them get poked up, bro. Yeah, bro. And I was like, yo, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Like it's different because it was like the way it is all escalated, bro. And and when you not in the situation, you get to see back and you get to watch exactly how it escalates. Yeah. Bro, it was just crazy. Like, damn, bro, it got to that point that fast. It took like 4 or 5 minutes.
Right, yeah. Cause like, when you in it, just like, shit just like happening like that. But like, when you get to take a step, it's like, damn, I could have been avoided. Like, if they just,
Yeah, and then one of the homies tried to tell him, like, bro, just chill out. Y'all two, don't even do all that. And it was crazy. The other group, they didn't even want to even get into it with them and shit. They trying to have a good night, but shit. This the shit stepping back and seeing all the shit that took place.
They got liquor involved, like they probably.
Everybody was drinking that motherfucker.
So they off a pill, like they had some weed and shit too.
So you never know, but yeah, man, going out in the city, you see some crazy ass shit.
Hell yeah.
What's the craziest shit you seen that's going out and about?
I seen this like homeless like Filipino dude like literally just like peeing while he was walking, bro. Broad daylight.
Bro, what?
Broad daylight, bro. I'm driving. or whatever. I'm like at the light and I see dude. I'm just like, what's this nigga on? You feel me? So he just like naked, bro, walking, and then like he just like started peeing like while he walked down the street. And I'm just like, it wasn't like nobody else out. It was weird. It was like,
what the fuck am I really seeing this?
Yeah, it's always gonna be just like, bro, am I the only one seeing this right now?
Like for real, that's like, so none of y'all. Ain't
nobody else like witnessing it. I was like, all right, bro. I just
that's
like
crazy.
keep it cool. Yeah. Once I realized what he was doing, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm gone. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm out of there.
That's just one of the ones that kind of throw you off guard. You don't expect him to see no shit like that. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. The city, yeah, nah. The homeless people in the city and shit, they be on a whole different timing.
Facts.
Bro, I went over there one time in front of my brother's apartment, bro. The homeless dude out there taking a full-fledged shit in front of somebody's car.
In front of their car?
Right in front of their car. It's parked and they in front of their car taking a shit in the middle of the street.
Damn, was this like middle of the day?
This had to be about 11 a.m.
Not in the morning, bro. What?
This
They got all in the morning.
That nigga was an OT in the morning.
Yeah.
He was too turned, bro. Oh, God. I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'd be tight as fuck. I go to my car seat or something like, what?
Who the fuck shit in front of my car?
Yeah, it's a human shit too. Like, it ain't no dog shit. Like, it's a whole human shit.
Bro, this is a human just shit in front of me. Y'all gotta be playing with me, bro.
Like, we're punked in. Like, who about to pop out with a camera? Like,
this gotta be a prank, because I don't know about this shit in front of my car.
Exactly. What do you think the best place to get like a chicken sandwich? So you got like Chick-fil-A, you got Popeyes, Wendy's, even McDonald's got one now.
Yeah, I heard McDonald's shit nasty as hell though.
Yeah.
I heard one of my friends had it, and he said he got sick.
You got sick?
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't be like cooking like they Paul. They ain't got like they meat all the way.
They don't sometimes. I got a chicken sandwich a few times, and that shit wasn't there.
I remember they used to have like these little like tenders or something like that, and like I bite into it, and it's like chewy and
watery.
Yeah, and it's still like cold. I'm just like spit that shit out instantly. I'm like,
bro, I do not want this.
Yeah, like now I'm like I gotta go to Jack like to get me some tenders or whatever. So yeah, what you think? Sandwich.
Chick-fil-A, hands down.
And Chick-fil-A and that better than Popeyes?
Hell yeah. Well, no cap, I didn't even try the Popeye sandwich, bro.
Oh yeah, I haven't had one in hella long either.
I ain't even tried it because I never got a chance to try it. Because every time I try to get it by my house to Popeyes, line was wrapped around the block, and I said, bro, I don't even do this for Jordans no more, so I'm not even gonna do this for no damn chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, so I was like, man, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna wait to get it. And by the time they had it again, it wasn't like the same type of sandwich. Yeah, they made a couple of little changes. It seemed like, but I just never even got into that. But Chick-fil-A is fire. Wendy's is good, but Chick-fil-A had the best. So
remember, like when the chicken sandwich first came over Popeyes, like niggas was getting like stabbed and shit over
it.
I
was like, bro, y'all really tripping over it.
Murder. It's all on the news. Like, oh, another person died from getting a chicken sandwich at Popeyes.
Like, bro, what?
Y'all killing over chicken sandwich?
Like, it's that Nicky to where y'all gotta kill a nigga over a damn chicken sandwich.
I ain't gonna care, bro. That made me want to get one even more.
Right, they know what they was doing. That's the marketing. Like, fuck it, the nigga got stabbed. It must be good.
Yeah, I'm like, you get murked over the chicken sandwich. They murdered nigga. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, oh,
man, let me go see what this talking about.
Oh, everything.
You got all y'all acting all this crazy about it.
I might get murked if I go outside and eat this. Like,
damn,
risk I might have to take.
Man, look, y'all gotta risk my life for it. I might do it.
Yeah, facts. It came out, but every time like I would go, like it'd be like a line or whatever, like you were saying. Like I went one time, it was like out of them. I'm like, bro, how you got a chicken like at the chicken spot?
Bruh, how y'all add a chicken at the chicken joint?
Yeah, I came here. The one thing you should have is like chicken.
The one thing y'all supposed to have. If I would ask for something else or something, I can understand that. But chicken, y'all supposed to have a shit ton of chicken.
It's Popeye Louisiana chicken. Yeah, so I couldn't get it, so I'm like, fuck, I'm about to stop trying. And then I had like moved to Vegas. I was out there for a little bit, like a couple months. I'm like, I'm about to go try the chicken sandwich or whatever. And then like out there, they got a drive-through one. Like I go drive, I'm like, yeah, let me get a chicken sandwich. I get home, I'm eating it. I'm like, nah, this ain't worth killing nobody.
It's not even that deep for this.
Yeah, like it's cool. It ain't. I don't see why niggas getting murked over it though.
Like, did y'all put crack in it or something? Like, why was people tripping out so bad, bro? Like, I don't understand. Like, I ain't never even tripped out over a Chick-fil-A sandwich. And like, my girl even said she was like the Chick-fil-A sounds a little bit better, and she wasn't even tweaking out over Popeyes like that. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's wild as hell, bro.
Not the chicken sandwich.
Not the chicken sandwich.
Yeah. What's solid barbecue places?
KC Barbecue in Berkeley for sure.
KC.
KC, that's my favorite.
Where's that at again?
It used to be off of Derby and like San Pablo. Now it's off like Gilman and San Pablo.
What's the other one name over there?
Everett Jones. Yep.
Yeah. You know they shot some of that show, The Ballers, The Rock. Yeah, they shot a scene there.
I did not know that.
Hell yeah! I heard about it and then I was just like, they probably capping or whatever. And then I was watching the show. I was like, oh shit, they really inside. Like you could tell like the outside area too.
Was it the one in Berkeley or the one in Oakland?
Nah, the one in Berkeley on Union Path.
Oh damn.
Yep, that was really out there. Like, it was lit.
I didn't even know that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. Like, which one your favorite?
Favorite what?
Barbecue spot? Like, what's your favorite barbecue spot?
I mean, Everett Jones, that's the go-to.
Mm-hmm.
It's right over there. Like, convenient. Like, you already know what you're going to get when you get there.
You already know that the whole menu down by hour. You've been going there for years.
Yeah, exactly. I've been wanting to, like, find, like, a new one, though.
Yeah. Try KC's. If you ever tried it, try that. It's good. They sauce hella fire.
Mm-hmm. Is it like a spicy barbecue?
They have spicy, but I get the regular mild because I was like the taste of the sauce. The sauce is like sweet. It's got the super flavor in it.
Yeah.
And they like season their meat real well. The links is fire. So I would say try that. I mean, I've been looking for a new one too because I tried out this one called Backyard 40 Barbecue up in like Concord, Pleasant Hill. It wasn't that good.
Yeah.
It was kind of overpriced. I ain't no cap.
And it wasn't good?
They didn't give me that much. I paid like $50 for like 2 plates, bro, right?
Mm-hmm.
Food wasn't that good, they didn't give you that much. But if I would have went to Everson Jones, I would have got way more, been way happier with what I got. Or if I would have went to KC's, same thing.
Exactly.
For $50 at KC's and Everson Jones, you get 2 big ass slab of ribs, bro, and like some links and be fired up. But that Backyard 40 shit, it wasn't it. I ain't gonna lie.
What do you think? Like one of Drake's like old school album back in the day, like you think Thank Me Later or like So Far Gone, like which one would you slide?
Thank Me Later, is that the one where he was sitting at the table? Is Thank Me Later the one where he's sitting at the table, right?
I think that's Take Care or something like that.
Does that Take Care? Let me see.
Yeah. Like, Thank Me Later is the one when he was like, show me a good
Yeah, Thank Me Later, I ain't gonna lie, that was the first time I went to Vegas for AAU tournament. I slapped that shit the whole way there. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, this shit can be fired up. Let me see.
I was just listening to that the other day in the car, bro. I was like, it just brings back all the vibes, like, bro. I was
high
like,
school
feeling
shit.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like that one, that Let Me Know, Let Me Know. Yeah.
Hey, that shit went crazy.
I'm like, damn. That shit was like had me in a whole nother vibe. Like I was just.
So Far Gone was hard, but I like Thank Me Later a lot more. Cause Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, Successful was my shit. What else is it? November 18th was hard. Ignorant shit with Wayne.
Oh yeah, that ignorant go crazy.
That ignorant shit hard.
That brand new too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That shit's hard. And then he had Best I Ever Had, Unstoppable, Uptown, Sooner Than Later.
The Best I Ever Had. I feel like the video ain't had like nothing really to do with the song. Like, in my opinion,
because
like,
you know who directed that, right? Kanye.
Kanye.
I think Kanye directed The Best I Ever Had because he was trying to do the school theme and all type of shit. And, they say too that's the reason why Kanye and Drake they relationship been kind of funny because that was Drake's biggest song at the time.
Yeah.
And niggas did not like the video.
Video was trash. I'm like, it came on. I'm like, bro, I'm not fucking with it.
Like, it was because everybody in high school was fucking with that song at that time, so I think they were trying to cater to that.
Yeah.
But it just like.
It was like a sports, like...
Yeah, he did like the varsity sports theme at a school type shit with cheerleading and shit like that,
like,
bro.
I'm imagine, like, you feel me, you talking to a girl, like, y'all face to face, like, baby, and everything, you know, everyone, like kind of like a situation like that, but not like...
If they would have did it, they should have had him, like, being the high school jock and talking to the girl in the hallway or some shit, walking her down the hallway, and then, like, leading up into the prom or whatever. You feel me? Like how the song said, like, it had potential, but they just wouldn't let it. So.
Right.
But I don't know. We get
I think they had like a duo, like it'd probably be something like cleaner now.
Yeah, because Drake's videos now be crazy as hell.
They doing numbers.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, Thank Me Later, I like that way better, I ain't gonna lie. Which one you like better?
I'm going Thank Me Later. I tell you, I was just slapping that shit the other day.
This shit don't have no skips.
Yeah, no, it don't. Like, just play that all the way through.
Bruh, Fireworks with Alicia Keys, crazy. Karaoke, crazy. The Resistance, crazy. Over, I still got that shit saved in my Apple Music to this day. Show Me a Good Time. Up All Night, Nicki Minaj spit it on
I had
that
to
shit.
re-download it, bro. Like,
And Fancy, you remember when we was in high school, bro, that was the most popular song at the time,
they
bro.
play that shit like, what was it? Like our little winter dance.
Yeah, the winter ball,
Yeah,
yeah.
little winter ball. They play that. It was going crazy.
Niggas was going up with that, bro.
Oh.
And then they got Shut It Down with The Dream. People don't show Dream that much respect, but he can sing his ass off. He got Unforgettable with Young Jeezy.
The Dream was popping when it was in middle school too.
Middle school and high school, but he went to he started doing more writing for people and just producing a lot, but he still do a lot of songs. But then he got Light It Up with Jay-Z. That shit was hard.
Facts.
Miss Me with Wayne. That was hard. Seasons Interlude was hard. Find Your Love. I ain't gonna lie. Find Your Love low key one of my favorite songs off of that motherfucker. Cause I low key like reggaeton and like the island music and Caribbean music, and then like my girl listen to it super tough, and then my homies they listen to it, cause some of them they families like African and shit, so they be super into it. I don't know, it got a certain bop to it.
Yeah,
so,
I feel that.
So
when it came out, everybody owned it though.
Mhm.
Like it didn't really become like my vibe too much. Like after that, I would just like listen to all the other ones. Like Fireworks, he was boring the fuck out of that.
Fireworks, he killed that whole motherfucking song.
Yeah.
Fireworks is crazy. Bro, but yeah, I had to go Thank You Later for sure was better.
Oh, Nicki Minaj, what's that one called again?
Which one? The song she Up All Night?
Up All Night,
that
yeah.
shit is hard.
Like the way he like.
It came. Ooh. I still remember my reaction to hearing some of these songs because it was the night before. It was the night before our second game in Vegas, and I was sitting. I was at my mom's house, and I was sitting there with my cousins and shit, and we was all and all a couple of teammates, and we was sitting there. And I was like, I ain't gonna lie, this motherfucker is hard.
Oh yeah, I was Drake. I was heavy, bro. Like you couldn't tell me nothing like
About Drake.
Yeah, like whenever everybody listened to him, like Drake for sure.
See, for me, I was a Drake fan, but I wasn't a super Drake fan because I fuck with Wale super tough. So at that time, Wale dropped Ambition, and to me,
oh yeah, Ambition that came out.
yeah, that Ambition.
I remember like always slapping that for some reason, like heading to like lunch, like in like the C building or something, like walking out and then like slapping that. This is for my Ambition.
Yeah, that shit is so
like
hard.
the album cover. Like I don't know why, bro, but I thought that was like Kevin Durant at first.
Oh, yeah, because that's at the time when he was super cool. And
Yeah, I was like, he put Kevin Durant on his cover. I was like, all right, like that's cool, I guess.
yeah, that whole album is crazy. That's one of my favorite albums of all time. I ain't gonna lie, I'm like a big ass Wale fan. Like I buy his albums and shit, like the actual hard copy, and I keep them and shit. Like I don't know.
I feel like when he felt like people stopped kind of like fucking with his music, like he stopped like giving a fuck too.
He be making music still, but it's like they say it's his attitude, how his personality is. Certain shit he don't like to do. He don't like to play the certain game that they want you to play sometimes. And he be like,
he not hella industry or nothing like that.
Yeah, that's another problem. He said he tried the industry shit, but he didn't really fuck with it. It's like kind of like how Joe Budden is. That's what Joe Budden be saying. He understand what Wale be with it, but Wale he talented as hell.
Nah, fact.
He got this his album called Summer on Sunset. I moved to LA in 2016, and I was living off like right off of Hollywood and Sunset. And he dropped that album, and I ain't gonna lie, that album like got me through that whole living in LA thing, and I felt him on it because he was like he got connected with some of the LA rappers, the OG rappers and shit, and started doing shit with like Dog Pound, Daz Dillinger and them, and then he got like hella other songs. He just raw as hell. He just don't play the actual game.
They don't play the game.
Like if he played the game like Drake played the game a little bit, he figured out how to play it. Like if Wale did that, he'd probably be up there too. But if you don't play the game, it's hard for you to really even get to a certain point. And like you said, he kind of stopped giving a fuck. And he had a baby, so he kind of it seemed like he just kind of focused on that. But he dropped a few songs recently. He be dropping, no cap, he been dropping singles the past 2 years that been like charting high as hell.
Oh, that one he got with Megan, that one solid too.
Yep.
He got like pole dance or something.
Yep, pole dance.
Yeah,
that's
pole
hard.
dance crazy.
Yeah, but
I rock with that.
But he been doing that a lot lately. He been dropping singles, and the singles been turning up, so that's cool.
Yeah.
So, you know, but yeah.
Like I don't really expect like that old Wale, that More About Nothing.
Yeah,
That was a classic.
You get that sometimes, but you gotta be like, follow Wale when he dropping and shit, and he'll give you that sometimes. You can find it like that. I love that Wale, and I love the Ambition Wale, and he give it to you sometimes. And sometimes he give you some other shit. But on that Summer of Sunset album, he gave you some of that old poetic Wale, and like he got some shit on that one, on that album for sure. But I feel you.
Hell yeah. Remember that I Am Sue dropped?
Wait, when he first started rapping?
Yeah, when I Am Sue dropped, like I was like, he was just like for like our like age group, like he was just like.
I still listen to this nigga to this day.
Yeah, we do that. What was it called? That By My Side. I love my name. Oh, is that a different song?
Yeah, by My Side is a different one. By My Side, this I want you by my side.
Yeah, so it's called My Squad, right?
Yeah, My Squad. I love My Squad.
Wherever I go, I always go to.
That shit hard, but
hell yeah.
People, I don't know why. I Am Sue seemed like since because he's super independent too. He didn't sign no deal. I think he got distribution to Empire. But like, so it's like when you be super independent and like that and stuff, it'd be harder kind of to break super big. Because honestly, no cap, I feel like he was probably one of the best rappers in the Bay Area, pure as artist and rapper mixed into one.
I feel like in the world, like I stopped listening to like Drake, Wale, Meek, and everything. Like I was just like, oh, I Am Sue heavy.
Because
like,
he got so much catalog just from everywhere to listen to, bro.
Yeah.
And he just don't get the recognition. Like
then once when he got that song with Juvie, like it was the nigga, the Bay Area was lit. Like,
bro, niggas was at parties and ate at the club, fired the fuck up.
Yeah, he like, oh, cause you know, Hot Boy Juvie, like, oh yeah, this shit lit. You know
shit. I wanted, man, me and the homies, man. That's why we got the song Hot Boy, cause we grew up wanting to beat him, nigga.
Yeah.
So I felt like I Am Sue and him feature fitted well with that shit, bro.
Nigga growing up like even where we from the Bay Area, and he got a song with somebody like that.
Oh, you turned.
That song called I Keep It 100 Grand. What's
Yeah,
that song?
100 grand.
Yeah.
Y'all said it's him and Problem. I think him Problem is a Problem on that one. Was that off that album? He do a Problem? Shit, I don't even remember.
I feel like it was like a remix or something.
Yeah, cause I just remember at that time Sue did hella projects. He had hella shit coming out that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit with Juvie was hard as fuck.
And then he had that with
Love Ramsey.
Yeah.
That shit, I ain't gonna lie, when that shit came out, all the Beehive was going stupid.
Mine was like, and they had that Club Live downtown.
Yes, Club Live used to go up, bro.
Like, when that song came, niggas was like, hey,
bro.
was going crazy.
Bro, I was just telling my little brother about that. I be sounding hella old, bro.
Cause they ain't gonna never know about that, like.
Bro, like my little brother kind of know, but
Yeah.
y'all like, you not gonna understand it. You like the music and shit, but you not gonna understand how it was actually growing up in that shit at the time.
Hell yeah.
And going to a party, hearing that shit and being fired up and shit. Like hearing I Love My Squad when you at a house party with your partners.
Exactly.
That shit hit a whole nother level, bro. That hit a whole nother level.
Hell yeah. Shit was lit.
Bro. But yeah, Sue don't get enough recognition.
Nah,
That's one person for sure I want like a feature from. Cause
you think like him having like that like the HBK gang, like just like putting hella people on, like think that kind of like hold him back?
Not really, cause like they kind of, it seems like they what they do is one gets popping, then the next one that kind of has it together, they're supposed to be popping, they kind of bring him up, and it's just a ripple effect, and it tripled all the way down.
Yeah.
But well, fuck Sue up, I think he low-key hella independent too, and when you be super independent, sometimes it be harder to break onto certain charts and shit. Yeah. Even though Sue streams high as hell, he streams a lot. It just, he should be bigger than what he is to me. But I feel like when you sign to a label too, they can do hella shit for you. Put you on the front page of Apple Music, Spotify, playlist, put you on radio. Like niggas don't know, like that radio shit ain't free. Niggas be like the Baby got the #1 single because they probably putting $2 million into his radio budget or something. We don't know, but they dumping hella money.
Unless you know somebody, like
unless you know, like if you know a nigga at the station, and then old school was we did it like a Pappy's would help us get our shit played at Pappy's. We started coming in there with our best songs, and I started sliding you $30.
Yeah.
And then he started just spinning it, and after that, he's like, whatever you send me to send it to me, I'm just gonna spin it for free.
Right,
so it's like, okay, cool, we still sliding a little bit of money. That's what a lot of niggas used to do. But now, the radio now, it don't all the way give you hella streaming.
You think like being an artist from the Bay Area, it's like harder to blow up than like anywhere else?
Yeah, low key. Cause like, we have a whole different bop and sound than a lot of shit. And then like, we don't all the way stick together as artists in the Bay Area. Not everybody try to be on the same page because there's a lot of funky and a lot of different shit. So a whole bunch of elements into the situation in the Bay Area.
Right. And
two, we don't have that many media outlets out here. We have Fizzler, but that's like the main one. But then we got new people like bro from the High Field. He got his thing, the Innovators. They got their thing. That's another outlet that's good for us now because he in LA.
Right, yeah.
But he's super tapped in with the Bay Area artists, and he got like a brighter like audience, so that helps too. But artists in the Bay Area, we don't always get the shine we should get. And then two, like you said, we don't all the way stick together on a lot of shit. Some do, we do now.
I think like the world or people listen to music, like they sleep on the Bay Area sound, so like that's why it's not so like, recognized.
Yeah, because it's low key. It's a lot different than a lot of shit. But when people like Pusha T said, he's like, go to the Bay Area. He told him like, go to the Bay Area. I love the whole vibe about it. He said you got hype, you got girls, women, niggas all high fired up, this and shit. He said the energy is crazy. He said I love the Bay Area to that. They just don't get the all the way shine like we do. And honestly, I feel like if we could get the shine that we did, we would do a lot better because the Bay Area is fun, it's lit, super turned up. All of our music be having like a lot of energy into it. But it don't know. It just seemed like artists from the Bay Area don't get to be as big as they need to. Like 40, he bigger. I feel like he got way bigger now than when he was back in the 80s. When he was lit, 80s and 90s, he was super lit. But I feel like now he figured out how to use the Instagram and all the shit to make himself even more lit, to continue the long ass career. Sure. But if he could have got the same type of light he get now, back then, I feel like his career would have been a lot bigger. Even though his career is big, I feel like it could have been bigger. Because 40
he found a way to like reinvent himself too.
Every time.
Years and stuff.
That's the same thing with Lil Wayne. But if that keep you around as an artist, if you can learn how to reinvent yourself.
They know if like being an older artist, like you fuck with the young niggas coming up and shit. That's gonna keep you alive forever.
That's what Gilly the King was talking about. He like, all y'all old heads, stop shunning the young niggas, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Hey, all the old heads, we love y'all, but when y'all be on that time of just shunning us cause it's something different, bro, it don't help with nothing. Do like the other, like Gilly the King and 40 do. Tap in with the younger artists, put us on game. We want the game, but y'all know it and we don't. So you just gotta put it on to us. We just need the game. That's all it is.
Yeah, and like Snoop Dogg too, like he'd be like calling everybody nephew, like
but he loved to get a game out, but not a lot of old heads not gonna do that. A lot of them don't want to like.
That's why these niggas is washed right now. Like people trying to, for me, think like the younger generation coming up, like what they talking about, like we ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah,
and just like you should be wanting to hear that.
Cause
like that's what's popping right now, like, and that's what people like own. Yeah,
and they'd be like, there ain't no real lyrics. There are lyrical people, but you have to search for it. But two, if the young bulls, we got more guidance from the old heads. Right. I feel like shit would be a lot different. Mm-hmm. Like Yachty said with him and Joe Budden, he understood where Joe was coming from, but Joe was just super aggressive. They cool now, but Joe was like, it's a place of him being fucked as an artist. He had bad contracts, all type of shit, and he's been through everything. And my philosophy is, who's better to give you advice than somebody who did all that shit? Right. And Joe has fucked up, so you can listen to him and know where you will fuck up at, and where you don't need to do. Mm-hmm. And he tell you that he's like, use my mistakes as lessons.
Yeah, he give out a lot of game too, for sure.
Mm-hmm. And he's trying to fuck with the younger crowd, but. And two, it's okay if you over here, you like, this music is not for me. That's okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's not for you. Like,
but you can still give out a little bit of game. Like, even if the music not for you, just so the younger generation can be more successful at what they do, and it won't be a lot of bullshit going.
Like, and that's like how it always been. Like the generation before this one, like old heads looking like, what the fuck is they talking about? Like, what's all this little shit? And then like. In the 90s and all that, like, what's all this hip hop shit? top of these shit. Like, so that's like always be a thing. But I say like embrace like everything, you know.
Like change gonna come and stuff is gonna evolve. So what's wrong with it?
Like people who ain't like get with social media, Instagram and Snapchat, like when it came out, it's like why are you trying to just be like, I don't understand it, I don't get it, and now you like shunning it. It's like, nah, because it's gonna keep evolving. You're gonna get left behind. And then you're gonna be wondering like what the fuck is going on.
You're
like,
not gonna know you gonna be so confused.
Yeah, like how this person got like 1,000 or 1,000,000 followers and like you only sitting over here with like 30.
Bruh, and you trying to wonder how the hell they get it. You gotta evolve with the times to follow and change and evolve, bruh.
Facts.
And that's the thing, like a lot of them right there wanna do that. And that's crazy. Like my mom, she pretty Facebook and Instagram savvy and shit.
Right.
So that's because she knows like shit gonna change. So she always been like, she's like, I know shit gonna change. She's like, certain shit I try to do it, but if I really don't get it, I just kind of stay out of it.
Yeah,
but she said I'm still gonna try to learn it.
Yeah.
Give
it a try.
Yeah, like a lot of older people don't want to. They just like you said, they shunning and shit. They just like fuck that. I don't understand. Get it out my face.
Yeah.
So. But you know,
back to Bay Area artists though, like you think it's like kind of fucked up that like being an artist you gotta move to LA to get really popping? Like why is that a thing? You know,
a little bit. You gotta move to LA. They say you gotta move to LA, Atlanta, and New York, somewhere because they got LA got all the media outlets, all the tools necessary to be an artist. You got Hollywood there. You can get movies, acting, whatever you need to kind of get your name known. You can do it in LA.
Right.
Yeah, same with Atlanta. They got all the black producers and movie houses. Like Tyler Perry just built a studio out there. They got all the black producers that's like popping right now out there. All the artists moving out. You saw Sweetie, she been out there for years, and she popping now. So she from the Bay Area, so she moved to there, got her shit going. Cause there's so many connections and outlets and shit out there that out here we may not have. Right. We need like there's a lot of new like Instagram pages and stuff that's coming up for media outlets and shit that's getting recognition, which is dope as hell. But we just need more of that. If we can make more like, cause we the tech capital. It's like we got all the world. Yeah. Why it would make sense that Apple and Apple Music, bro. Why is there not an Apple Music in San Francisco? Why can't we make the big media outlet out here for something and connect it to Apple Music or something? Right. Do something to where it can help the artists out here. Because we get a lot of artists, you know, in the past listen years, we got a lot of artists we've heard come out from here and then they kind of blow up, then we don't hear nothing from them no more. And we don't know if they signed it, because the thing niggas do, they get signed to get shelved because you don't know what happened. It's a whole bunch of shit to go into it, bro. So
that'd be part of the game though.
Yeah, that'd be part of the game. You gotta learn certain shit and know what not to get into and shit, but sometimes it's hard. So
like people who like don't really fuck with the Bay Area, like they come like over here, like they steal like our sound, like our swag, like like drip, all that.
And that happens like every day.
Like music, fashion,
the clothes for sure, cause the sneaker industry and all that shit. Yeah, like, that was up here first. Like niggas was they're doing it all over, but like. Here it was super heavy. Like when I was online back in the day, I talked to a nigga on Nike Talk. He be in New York. In New York, they super tough on shoes. Yeah. And we'll talk and be back and forth. And a lot of niggas will know. Like West Coast, San Francisco, LA. Them where you get your shoes and get drip from.
2 spots.
And that was the 2 spots on the West Coast. And then you go to New York. So, but that happens a lot. Zaytoven, a lot of niggas don't know. He from here. A lot of niggas don't know Zaytoven from here. And like. He moved to Atlanta, he made WAP, and then he went up from there. That's why like now he just did like a project with a couple of artists from San Francisco. I think like Zaybang and all them. He just did an album with them.
Yeah, I think I heard something like that.
Yeah, I heard one of the songs off of it. It slapped, so I gotta listen to the rest. But yeah, he one of the ones that's from here that he helped make the trap sound of Atlanta, but it comes from Bay Area, like breakdown. If you break down the shit a lot, some of the shit is like the same kind of breakdown. The 808s and shit we use and shit is like the same.
Like just the culture too, like niggas getting like slugged up and getting grills and shit. Like y'all, like what do you motherfuckers know? Like in Hollywood or like
the slug shit was the Bay Area, Houston, and Florida for sure.
Yeah.
Well, not Houston, but Texas. That's the only place I knew that was super heavy on the grills. Cause when Mike Jones and them came out, niggas was already out here with grills. And in Houston, I know I got some people from out there and shit. So
I see like celebrities and shit. Like they got their little grills. They be doing all this shit. Like bitch, I had a grill like when I was in 6th grade. Like y'all late on this shit. Like Now y'all getting grills and all that, like.
Bro, it happens, bro. They come up here and steal the sauce or whatever, or they get the sauce for somebody that be down there or something.
Then like the entertainment world, like they think all this is like new and everything. Like, nah, they stole that from us.
The niggas in the Bay Area been saying, nigga, we been doing that for years, bro.
You feel me? And then like they think they starting trends. Like, nah, we been starting these trends.
Doing all this other, cause the Bay Area is such like a free and open space, bro. Mm-hmm. Niggas just be super creative, and so they start certain shit like this, like you said, the slugs and shit. Niggas been getting grilled all the way to the back. Mm-hmm. But now everybody in the country starting to do it. But only people I knew, like I said back in the day, was us. Niggas in Texas and the Florida niggas, cause Florida niggas love golden grills. Yeah. So that's about it.
Yeah, stop stealing our shit. Like, if y'all gonna, feel me, steal our shit.
Show some credit.
Yeah, pay homage, you feel me?
But you know what's crazy is, what I found out, when you damn near create something, you damn near never gonna get the credit, bro. Never. But that's what, like, but you feel me, some people gonna catch on and figure out where it's from, some people not. But that's like, hey, we appreciate the credit, but just don't be on no shit, we created this shit, and you know you didn't. That's fucked up.
That's you know where you got it from.
Right. It's okay, bro. It's okay to say where you got the sauce from. It's alright. Niggas ain't gonna be mad. Just don't be on no weird ass shit.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, shit like that. Like little words like, oh, that's like lit, or like that goes stupid, or like that go crazy. Like,
oh, like they tried to say slapping. They tried to say the food was slapping. Hey, food do not slap, my nigga. Music slaps. Food hit. That shit hit. You can say that.
And that shit busting.
Yeah, that shit busting.
That shit busting,
bro. On God.
Yeah.
You cannot say, how the fuck the food slap? Like, explain that. Where does that grammar even make sense? You say the music slap because, you know, the bass in the trunk slapping. It sound like it's slapping. There's a slap in the trunk, a body in the trunk. Fab said it back in the day. Yeah. So, please, get y'all lingo correct. Yeah, please, bro.
You nerds trying to sound cool.
Bro, don't even know where the word originated from, bro. Don't even know the history behind it. The same shit because you heard it on TikTok.
Yeah. TikTok really raising people, bro.
Yeah, TikTok and YouTube and Instagram be raising the fuck out of people. And it put them onto their whole shit. Like, I get the internet and shit, but sometimes people they see one thing and they just take it. They don't do no research on it or nothing. They just see it, run with it.
Exactly.
Run off with it.
You know, it's like crazy. Like growing up, like, you know, it was like MySpace and shit was like when we was like younger. And then like our parents, they didn't like really want us like on like the internet like that, like social media. Like, what do you feel now? Like you being older and you know, like you got younger siblings and like they like getting on social media. Yeah. Like, how do you feel about that?
For me, it's a gift. Social media is a gift and a curse. We just use it in the wrong way, bro. Like, we have the world amount of knowledge in your fucking hand, but we choose to watch fighting and bullshit.
Yeah.
So, like, with my little brother, he know what he supposed to do on social media. He watch everything.
Like the do's and don'ts and
stuff. He know, he like smart, so he know, like, don't be doing, you know, people do their whole life on the shit. He don't be doing that. But he be interacting, doing his normal shit like he posted on there. But he just not super into the whole game of social media. He know how to maneuver through the algorithm, do all the shit, because he do music and shit too. Yeah. And he play baseball, so he know how to do it. But he know when niggas be tweaking too much on Instagram. He know when you're tripping. You don't need to do that. Like, he knows. So like, it just depends on how your viewpoint on it is. Like, I always even though I be on my phone a lot, I be telling people, like, sometimes I don't even be texting or nothing. I just be looking up little shit, watching videos, trying to educate myself.
Right.
And even talking with the homies, me and a couple of homies, we said that a few years ago, like, we need to stop using this shit for this all bullshit. We need to start teaching ourselves something, because we might learn something that will really make you rich or something one day, or change the world or some shit, but we choose to watch the bullshit and do all the other bullshit on it. So I understand my parents, like, didn't want me on it, but I feel like it's needed if you do it properly, but it's no real rules to how to tell your kids what to do with social media and shit. But I say,
think you like, cause like they would like, you know, want to monitor it. Like, would you want to like monitor it, like to like the youth, you know?
Not
really.
You
don't know what kids like they be.
I ain't gonna lie, my little niece, she goes YouTube watching so wild, cause you know YouTube just pop up shit and keep playing.
Yeah.
So, but
like, they got recommended is gonna pop up.
Yeah, like, but you got the kids thing on there, so it's only like shit that's age appropriate.
Right.
So if y'all do social media and shit, that's what like y'all should do. Like, okay, make certain shit that's age appropriate. Put the thing for certain things don't pop up on certain kids' things if it's not age appropriate. Okay, that's cool because YouTube did that. I feel like that's working really well right now. So, but if they need to do that with other stuff on social media, they don't have to monitor it and monetize it like hella much. Like there's freedom of speech to have, but it just a age appropriate content. That's just the thing. Like it's certain shit. Like, you know, back in the day when we used to watch TV, nigga, you got cable, you can watch anything you want to, but us as kids, we never gonna watch Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, a little bit of Disney, and we gonna put on for show ESPN and watch some basketball or some shit. So we knew there's certain shit for us, we watched certain shit we didn't. So that's the only thing I feel
kids nowadays, they got like way too much
accessible knowledge of shit.
Yeah, like they got fucking like laptops, you feel me? They got the little iPads, they got iPhones.
Every little kid I know damn near got an iPad.
Yeah, so like they could, I mean, and they probably really smart, so they know how to like look up shit they ain't supposed to look up in the parent walking room, they can exit out hella fast.
But no, little kids for sure do that. And it was crazy, some little kids don't have to look up shit, they don't even know how to read it, but they know how to do all the little shit.
Yeah, they know how to type and all that.
Do that, put the type, look for shit. I was like, what the hell? But it's the age of being with the technology, growing up in the technology and shit. But you know, it just like you said.
They know how to go to the FaceTime, but they don't even know how to text you.
Bruh, they can't text you a sentence, but they can FaceTime.
They know how to FaceTime. Like,
bruh,
it's crazy how that happened.
Bruh, that is. But I don't know. We got to start using it in the proper way. Like you can enjoy your little bullshit shit, but don't let that be like what you do all damn day.
Right.
Yeah, like
I was just having a conversation with someone about like being like content with like what you know instead of like growing and trying to like learn more. And I was saying like, you know, someone who's like into that like learning more, and then they you know, they can't be around, or like they get frustrated with people who just content because they don't want to learn no more.
That's a real thing for real.
Like, you around, but like say like a person like content, like they around people who are like content too. You feel me? So y'all talk about what y'all talk about, and then it's just like, oh, that's normal. Like this is my environment. Like I'm not searching for more knowledge because like we all on the same shit.
Yeah, like this the everyday shit, so we gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And then you meet someone, they got like they want to have like a higher learning, like you know, they know more shit like about life that they like researching and all that. Then you have a conversation with them, and it's like kind of mind blowing. It's like, damn, I never thought about nothing like this.
You're like, damn, you just put me on to so much. Open your whole mind.
Yeah, so some shit I'm just like, you know, like you feel blessed with it too. Like, you know, like meeting people like that instead of like being around your environment and just like
everybody's so closed minded and don't and when you're around people that don't know that they should want better for themselves or don't even try to, just like you said, content with where they at with life. They just,
or I feel like having like one like mindset about something like
they don't have they can't see both sides of something or see how something could have got to that point. They just so set in a
or it could be different, you know, and it's like so that's like hella interesting too.
That's a real thing. Like I ain't gonna lie, cause I get frustrated with some of the homies that's like that, but I be giving like I try to tell myself I need to give patience, cause not all of them gonna have the same viewpoint that I have on stuff, because everybody been through different shit, you feel me?
Right.
And like for me, I matured a lot earlier than a lot of my other homies. So from the jump, my viewpoint would be different. So I be just trying to have patience with them. But luckily, they'll listen and shit when you start talking about certain shit. So you can put them on to certain shit. Like you said, it opened up your mind because you never thought about shit like that. So that's like, I love talking to old heads sometimes because they love to give game. They can put you on to some shit and then you be like, damn, that makes a lot of sense. And then you can give you a clearer vision. So if everybody like kind of thought with that and trying to have a clearer vision, like you said, wanting more knowledge and not just being so content with the everyday type of shit, a lot of shit would be a little bit different, I think.
Yeah.
What you think?
I think so too. Like, it's good. Like, you know, cause I feel like I was in that boat for a minute too, just like being so like stuck, content, like what I already know.
Everybody goes through that though.
Yeah, like not really wanting to grow, and it just like you meet somebody or like other people in life, and it's just like, damn, like there are other ways of thinking. Like there's more you can learn. You can like teach people, like, you know, like I ain't know too much about like meditation or whatever, you know. like I wasn't say like I was against it, but I really didn't feel like that shit like worked. You know,
Like you didn't think that was, oh, man, I ain't gonna do nothing for me.
yeah, like I'm gonna sit here, close my eyes, I'm gonna like breathe in, and then like I'm gonna just feel better. Like I don't realize like
because when you say it sound wild.
It sounds some crazy shit, and then like the culture you in, like growing up, is
they
like,
don't really.
Yeah, they not into that. The people not really into that. But if you sit down and try like actually meditating, like clearing your mind, like
you have so much of a better day, bro.
Yeah, better day, like better life, like you get a clear focus on what you need to do, need to get done, and all that.
Facts. And but see, that's the thing. A lot of people don't do that, and that's a real important thing. Like I just learned, like you need to take like 15 to 20 minutes out the day to just like decompress, relax with yourself, and just for real, like meditate, whatever you do, pray, meditate, whatever, but decompress and gather your thoughts and shit, and that really helps for real. Like, and like I said, like my family, some people in my family do that, and some don't. So it's like you said, it's your environment, people you're around. You don't know if they all do that or not. Yeah. So
and like people gotta like. You can't force shit like that on somebody. You know what I mean? Like you gotta like let it come to them like naturally, or like. You can bring it up, like, hey, like, check this out. If they're not into it, like, don't try to push it on them, Like, everything ain't for everybody, you know what I mean?
You can give them little details here and there. See if they show some interest to them, throw them a little gem so that, like, tell them, like, oh, but go look it up for yourself. I don't want to put, you feel me? Because like you said, you don't want to force it onto them. Like, what I do with the homies, if they want to I tell them about it, then I send them a link. I'm like, here, if you want more information, you read it, because I don't want to give my viewpoint of the shit sometimes on you, because I know my opinion can be kind of strong based, but I want you to form your own. So I feel you on that, bro.
Hell yeah, gotta keep growing and keep learning.
Yeah, because once you feel like you know everything and you know it all,
or like you just don't want to know more. It's like me personally, I'm like I got this far in life, like just being like the way I am, Like now you gotta keep going older. Like you can't have like the same mindsets you had when you was like, for me 16, 15 or whatever, and like say you like 30 now, like
you can't have that.
You just wasted 14 years of your life basically. Like,
well, you could have taken that 14 years to like learn some shit or do something, and you'd have been well better off.
Yeah, way more well-rounded, like more grounded and shit,
And you have more stuff more knowledge, all type of shit. Right. Yeah. But a lot of people don't think about that. What's crazy. And that's some real shit, like, for real, bro.
Facts.
Yeah. What else we got?
Shit. Did you see the Mortal Kombat movie? Did you watch it?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I turned it on. Mine fell asleep.
Fell asleep?
I was tired as hell.
Yeah, okay. So you ain't got like no opinion or
not yet. I'm gonna watch that shit tonight though for sure. I ain't gonna lie, low-key forgot it came out.
Yeah.
You watch it?
Nah, I've been just doing other shit, and I just like kept forgetting to watch it like every day. But I see people post that shit on like Snap.
That's what I the same thing, bro. So I don't know. I gotta watch it. Yeah. What you think? You think it's gonna be good?
I do. I think like once probably like every movie they have like a tournament or something like that, right? So I think once you get to that part, like it's gonna be good. Like I feel like they're gonna have a slow ass build up because everybody gonna have their own story of how they got there.
And a lot of people don't know the backstory, so they restarting it up.
Yeah, it's gonna be solid though.
Yeah, I'm for sure about to watch it tonight.
I got high expectations on the movie too. So like if shit like ass, I'm like
I'd be mad as hell.
Yeah, I'm like I waited all these years for this, like. But it ain't been no movie in like how long? Like it's been a minute since they put a movie out.
Was that like 99?
Bro, I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you so long. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to see the Mortal Kombat, when was the last time it came out?
So like, if you gonna wait hella years to put a movie out, at least let it be good. Like when they did that Bad Boys 3.
Yeah.
Like they wasn't gonna put on no bullshit. Like the movie's actually like decent, Like I didn't really expect these niggas to be like back in shape, you feel me? Looking like hella youthful, like jumping over buildings and shit. Like nah, like y'all retired cops, like y'all gonna deal with that. Instead of like trying to like force like a new ass like story or nothing like that.
Yeah, trying to force a new story, then it don't make sense. Then it's just like it's too far disconnected. Yeah. The last one was 97. Goddamn.
And it's 2021? That's crazy.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Annihilation, that was a good movie. You remember like in like 2000 and then we thought like damn, once like 2010 hit, it's gonna be like flying cars and all that.
Ain't none of that shit.
Ain't none of that shit. Yeah.
We got the car that drive on water though. At least we got that.
It's a car that drive on water.
There's a car it turns into like a boat. We drive it to the beach and then the wheels turn up and then it turns into like a little mini boat.
God.
I swear to God. Look.
I'm looking this shit up.
It's like a car boat. It look like an old school like Corvette or some shit.
Cause I know it's a car that drives itself. How recent is this? Cause I'm seeing.
This is what I was talking about. This one was the first mass produced one. It's called.
Yeah. Copyright shit.
Yo, hold up. Yo, these
only doing ads and stuff.
real YouTube ads, bro.
Okay, so I'm saying like, how recent is it though?
This was like 2017.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was
2015.
looking it up too, and it's like, yeah.
This is the one you can buy. A lot of people can buy. That's the one. Yeah, it's built like an Impala, and you can actually buy that if you want to. Let's see.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's see.
That like Tesla that got, it like drive itself and stuff.
Oh yeah, that my cousin got one. I ain't gonna lie, that shit scary as hell to me. I can't do it.
Yeah, I mean I don't mind having a car that park itself.
Like, yeah, that's
like, you
cool.
don't always want to parallel park. You feel me?
Like that's cool, but driving stuff, that autopilot shit. I seen a thing yesterday. The lanes kind of merged. You know when they be fixing the freeway. The autopilot almost sent this nigga into a wall, and he had to grab it and turn it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
See, that'd be the only thing. Like cars that drive themselves is really only good for like road trips.
Like if you on the freeway going,
yeah, if it's just like a straight shot, like going
like
somewhere,
going to LA or something, that's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
But other than that, nah. See, that should drive right on the water.
That's crazy. I wonder why this isn't like more talked about.
I don't know. That's, See, I seen it when it happened because I be watching like shit like Ripley, believe it or not, and hella shit on YouTube. I be going down YouTube rabbit holes. If you see a whole bunch.
Yeah, this for sure was like some 3 a.m. video, bro.
Like bored as hell, just flicking through shit, bro. And that's how I found it. I was like, oh hell no.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the same video I watched 2 or 3 a.m. That same one right there. The one that came out. Yep, 3 years ago.
That's wild.
Yeah, but yeah. See, so we got that. So I don't know about the floating car shit, but we got that so far.
Yeah.
But that's crazy, dude. You used to think, man, about 2020, 2011, we gonna be lit.
Yeah, flying cars, all this shit. Like, ain't gonna be like no more traffic. Let me just fly over.
We can just go. We're like, nah. We still in traffic on ramps to this day.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit.
For you, was it you 3000, baby? It'll say you two still around.
Yeah.
It's like year 3000. We didn't have the flying cars. Hopefully y'all got them.
Right. When if y'all got them, I'm happy for you. Cause we've been waiting forever. We still ain't got them.
We still ain't got it, man.
Yeah, so hopefully they get us in the next 50.
Yeah, hope so. I want to live. I want to see that.
I know. I want people to drive one of them motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie.
What's something like you else like want to see like before like our little time is up?
I want to see if they actually gonna try to actually put a human habitat on Mars for real. You know, they've been trying to get us to go to Mars and do shit forever. I remember when I was in like motherfucking elementary school, like first, second grade, they was talking about trying to put people on Mars and shit.
Yeah.
Cause they said, you know, it seemed like it had water. It seemed like it could sustain life. And you know, Elon Musk said if we hit it with a nuke, we can live there. But Elon Musk, I don't know. He's smart as hell, but he be on some mad science and shit.
Yeah, that sounds wild.
And he be high, so
yeah. You know, you get that weed, you start having all kind of
because he already think like crazy.
Yeah, all kind of deal.
But what he said, it made sense. But I was just like, it kind of makes sense. But I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not sending no damn nuke to Mars, bro.
Yeah, hell no.
Watch an alien or some shit come out of that motherfucker, and we all did or some other shit.
Yeah. You think like aliens like? They like look like regular people, or like they can disguise themselves looking like regular people.
I don't know, cause like my theory on aliens, cause I really be watching the YouTube videos and shit on them and shit. So they like this, like back in Jesus times and shit. on like in the Egyptians, they have murals and shit painted with UFOs and shit in the sky.
Right.
There's hella stories like in the 1600s and shit, UFOs being around.
Yeah.
So and they been having flying saucers, and I'd be like, well, maybe they are like the original like being. They just hella far advanced than us. So I was like, maybe it's that, but I was like, I don't know what they would look like. Like my cousin, we was talking to you like shit. Maybe it was God's first project. That's why they don't look like us.
Right.
And I was like, the universe is big as hell. And like I just.
How you think it just created like us, like
why? Why would you need us?
Yeah, us and like animals. Like there's a
like so we was the perfect concoction the one time.
Yeah, you never get the first thing right, like
ever.
I mean, making the first movie, like trying out a sport, like building something. Like I low-key like believe in like giants too. Like,
the giants is a real thing though. I believe it's real because that's where the David and Goliath story came from. Right. The giants back in the day, and like my cousin, she be doing hella research, just looking on shit on YouTube, and they was talking about how that like what is they call the people that do the search for all the old bones and artifacts. And they said that people was finding like giants, like bones and shit, but they don't. They sometimes they try to say it's a dinosaur, so they don't freak people out. But I was like, shit, I wouldn't be surprised if the giants, bro. We got people that be 7'9", bro, and 8 feet tall, bro.
I wouldn't like. I feel like why they trying to keep shit from like the people? Like just tell us like we not gonna freak out or nothing. Like,
nah, that's what they scared of. Cause the shit they said on Men in Black, and that's a real thing I noticed. The person is smart, but people are stupid, panicky, and dumb. So when too many people they start panicking, like with the COVID shit, everybody start rushing to go get toilet paper and shit for no reason. Like, bro, y'all didn't have to act like that. Yeah. But you feel me? People start panicking.
I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah, so that's why they probably scared of doing that shit. Like the other day, the government just said a UFO sighting was real. They finally said it was real. We don't know what it is, but it was a UFO. So it's like.
Like we've been like knowing this shit like since like way back. Like
they said, oh, we thought they one time they said we thought you guys already knew that. I could have swore I seen something like that. I said I know damn well the government just.
There had to be a nigga who said that. I thought y'all already knew that.
We thought y'all already knew that aliens exist, bro. No, we need the confirmation.
Right.
So like I wouldn't put it past them for not telling this shit because there's a lot of like shit that's tied into government and shit, and a lot of it's for money and a lot of shit, and they won't put us on to certain shit because they scared niggas gonna panic and start tripping too. So it's a whole lot to go into that, but I believe giants is real for sure because it was some dude I think over in some other country he was like 8'2", and like I think Akeem Olajuwon said his mom was like 6'4", his dad was like. His grandpa was like almost 8 feet tall, like, and he like 7 feet. So, and he said his sister like 7'4" or some shit. Right. So like I wouldn't.
He was big tall, bro. Like
shit, giant.
Like there's people who are like 3'3".
Yeah, shit happened. So
and like motherfuckers is like 7 feet. You're like 4 feet tall, like someone, bro.
It happened, and then too. I don't know if you into the Bible, it has certain pages in the Bible that explain how giants will come to. How niggas will have giants, like the David and Goliath story. Yeah, it's they said because like the angels came down and made it with actual humans, and then it made that, and then the nigga turned him to be a giant.
Yeah, you believe in the Bible? Like,
I know, like, yeah.
How much of it, like, I'd say, like, percentage wise, like, you believe in the Bible?
I believe in a lot of it, but there's a lot of like. I get into this thing with the Bible because I grew up in the church and everything, and I believe it. But there's certain stuff in the Bible that, like, if you do a lot of research, they leave certain stuff out. In certain versions, certain stuff get left out, and certain things and stuff like that. So I believe most of it, but it's like it was meant to. The book is meant to do so much good, but people use it to do so much wrong. Yeah, like with the churches, with the money laundering and all that shit. So it fuck up like a lot of people's viewpoint on it. That's why I tell all homies, like, if you don't believe it, just read it yourself. Because a lot of people don't actually read the Bible, so they just be talking off the side of their neck. So like, if I be telling people like I believe it, but you gotta do your own due diligence and read it and shit like that. Like I believe it.
How does that one story go? When it was a dude, he was like God was like talking to him, like, or something like that.
When he killed his son, or
it was like the burning bush one, or was it that one, or like the story of like Noah or whatever? Like,
Noah was when God was talking to him, and he told him that the flood was coming, and he needed to like build the ship and say basically get two of each animal, male and female of each animal, get as many people you can, and he was trying to tell people for the longest, nobody believed him. Right. Then when arc was finally done. Some people went with him, some people didn't. But then, you know, the story happened. But it was like God was talking to him. And I just seen something the other day on History Channel. They think they found where it got stationed at, and they seen.
Yeah, I used to like look it up on YouTube too. Like it was like the big ass ship was like sunk in somewhere.
It's they say it sunk into the mountain in the mountain range. They was doing it on the History Channel. They was talking about it.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's
a nigga survived or die on crash. Like,
that. No, but they supposedly it didn't crash. So it got docked there, and just for after just thousands of years, it just.
Imagine like being in that situation though, like. You know, say you like praying or whatever, like, you know, people be praying like, God, please talk to me, like, say the nigga actually start talking to you like back, like, you gonna freak the fuck out, like,
no,
you gonna start
Pat, my aunt, she be telling me, she was like, cause she a minister, and she be like, that it happens to some people, and she's like, I ain't gonna lie, some people lose their damn mind.
Right, just like, God, please say to me. I'm here. And like, then you hear this deep ass voice, like,
bruh, they say
talk to me, child, like some shit like that.
Alright, it come to you. Some people say it come to you in like weird instances you don't know, and it be on some whole other shit. Like, or you may just get like a vision, like God talk to me, and then something may happen, and that's all you need to know. Like, okay, bet, shit like that, and it really be fucking people up, like for real. Like I don't know, I'm a super heavy believer into that shit, cause like I've had like situations that happen to me. And that's the only thing I can say that has got me out of that. So
mine just be like when I'm like driving from somewhere, like it's hella late, like I'm tired, it's like please God get me home. Like,
oh, and that's the time you get home too, bro.
Yeah, like please just like let me make it home.
I ain't gonna lie, that happened to me the other night. We was in the studio session. I was so damn tired at like 4 in the morning. I was like, bruh. I said, Lord, just let me get home safe.
For real, bro. Like it's like I'm tired. Like I gotta
make it.
You gotta make it. Like God, please help me get home. Like that's fact.
No, for
everybody can relate to that for real.
Yeah, I think everybody for sure can relate to that one because that's one of the ones like, guys, let me get home safe, bro. That's all I need.
Like you live in the party, niggas are fighting outside. You know somebody got the gun.
Gun, bro.
You get in your car hella quick. Like, just please let me get home.
Bro, like Fred was like, man, I'm about to dip because I'm not even trying to even be on that right now, bro.
Let me get home. Let me get to this freeway real quick.
Bro, you like, man, because man, I've been to the party a few times when we seen it all happen and the niggas start shooting and it be on some whole other shit, bro. So
we out here.
Bro, bro, hey, posse out, where everybody at? Yeah, so, but yeah, so I feel you on that. Like that's it comes like if I ever feel like he talking to me, it'd be like a show when I'm in the car. Yeah, so I feel you. But that one when you be praying when you be going home late night, that's undefeated.
That'd be tough,
bro.
But do you think like people when they be like you should like your body talk to you and like it tells you like what you like want, what you need, like what you shouldn't have.
I believe that. I just had a whole 2-hour conversation about that earlier.
For real?
Yeah, like early dead ass today with my girl. She was like, yeah, you need to start listening to your body. It needs water, or whatever. You gotta listen to it, and that's a true statement. Because I ain't gonna lie. Like yesterday, I was drinking hella water. I felt hella dehydrated, but when I was drinking the water, my body started for sure. I was like, okay, I for sure needed this. My body told me to get more water and shit. But you gotta listen to your body and pay attention to it, because it for sure will. You believe that?
Yeah, I believe that for sure. Like it's like a mindset too. Like, always listen to like, don't ever stray away from your gut feeling or like anything like. That's what you should be doing.
Oh God, that's a fact.
Like if you think like I should be doing it, then that's what you should be doing.
When you got like that gut feeling, you got to go with your gut because your gut not gonna steer you wrong.
Yeah, don't second guess it. Just be like,
all right,
yeah, I'm gonna just go and do that.
That's for sure a fact. That's crazy you asked me that.
Yeah. All right, bro. Before we get out of here,
yo,
if you was stranded on an island, you can only take one thing with you. What would it be?
If I'm stranded on an island,
yeah, you only get one thing.
I'm gonna get one thing.
Yeah, like what's gonna just, what's gonna hold you over until like I guess help come or something like that.
A waterproof tent, cause I know how to make. I can make a spear or whatever. I can make a fire or whatever. I just need a waterproof tent.
Okay.
If I got my clothes on me, I just need a waterproof tent that can be insulated. I can be all right. I just need to be able to make sure I survive until help come. Because you can, if you get like some wood and shit, you find a rock, you can make a spear or whatever to get fish or whatever. And it ain't hard to cook fish. Like if you know how to make a fire, you can do some shit. What would you do?
I don't even know, bro. Like, I'd have to have some type of shelter. Like, I need other type of shelter, bro. Like, I just don't want to be out there. Like,
yeah, that's why you see. That's why I said the waterproof tent, bro. Cause you gonna be assed out 3 a.m. if it start raining. Like when you watching Lost and shit, they be outside and start raining. You be mad as shit.
Yeah, that show made no sense, bro.
I feel like they after a while, like after the 5th, how many seasons they had? Like 9.
Yeah, like 8 or 9.
I think after the 5th season, they just kind of forgot where they were supposed to go.
Yeah, I think they just started bullshitting. They're like, oh, we just about to start adding stuff.
Bro, because I didn't even watch it like that. And I just watched it periodically. My little brother watching it. And I was like, what the hell is going on there, bro?
Yeah, like I'm lost watching Lost.
I'm lost watching Lost, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, that's for real. That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
But that happened with a lot of shows, though.
Yeah. But all right, man. Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all watching. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, see y'all next week.